Once again, welcome to Pinax GH for a very long time now. Yes, it's really been very long since we spoke about this very young lady that we are here to talk about her today. Regina Daniels, yes, she can be likened to Mama Sewa when you come to Ghana here. She's a very young girl, but very talented as well. We all know that, let me say, a couple of years back, or 1 year or 2 years back, there were speculations all over social media that she was getting married to a billionaire. And in one way or the other, it was really a surprise to many people because we all knew that she was going out with a very young guy who was actually her age mate. So finding out that she was actually going to end up marrying somebody who was way older than her, old enough to actually be her father, was not really easy for Ghanaians and especially Nigerians to even accept it in the first place. From the beginning, we thought it was just rumors, but then before we realized, the wedding ceremony went on, pictures were all over social media, and after her marriage, there were so many speculations, whereby she even went to take an oath of not cheating on the husband and a whole lot of things. Then just some few months after the marriage, we had rumors that she was she's pregnant. She was pregnant and people began, reading meanings. Oh, it's not true. It can never happen. Let's say even people began, posing some silly question. We all know how Africans are. When they really want to get at you, they can say anything to get you paid. So people were beginning to ask, in case she gets pregnant, what is the baby going to call the father? Is it grandpa or what? Because even Regina Daniel, she has stepdaughters who are older than her. So just imagine getting pregnant for somebody who is as old as who can be even your father, just getting pregnant for him. But then as I'm talking to you today, there are pictures. Yes, pictures and videos out right now, which doesn't only confirm that she's pregnant, but it shows a protruding belly, which shows that she's even just a few months or a few weeks away to put to bed. And as you can see, some of the pictures are being posted on the screen, so you can just actually see it. This has raised many concerns in the minds of people. This has really raised many concerns in the minds of people. People are really asking questions, and they are really trying to know that. Looking at what is happening in the life of Regina, how everything started. Where do you think this whole thing is going?
I would like to say my sincere greetings to our cherished viewers. Well, truth is, she's going to give birth. That is one truth, which is out there. She recently, first of all, I would say her husband actually broke the news on his page on Instagram.
Oh, I see.
Prince Ned Nwoko.
Okay.
So he broke the news to his followers. So right after that, Regina Daniels herself shared videos of herself, slaying, looking beautiful with her pregnancy.
But then the before even she those pictures and stuff would come online, there was speculation that she was pregnant, and people actually didn't believe it. So people are actually finding it very difficult to believe. People are really finding it difficult to believe if she's really pregnant.
As in, no. Why would people still find it difficult to believe? Because her pictures are out, videos and everything. It's out,
Africans are like that.
For the pictures and videos being out, I don't think they will still doubt it. Just that people are still, blasting her, saying she's going to give birth to, an old baby. The funny thing is that most fans or her followers are praying the baby does not look like the man. Yes, because if the baby, gets to, I wouldn't necessarily say he's ugly, old age has caught him, so he's looking a bit old.
Yes.
But her fans are saying that if she gives birth, the kid should rather look like
her.
Regina, another
man. Okay, looking at all that happened even after her marriage, or let me say before and after her marriage, people are still of the view that at a point, in as much as Regina has sworn an oath not to sleep with any other man apart from Ned, the possibility that she is going to do it is there.
Okay, it's her choice, but I don't think she would risk that, because immediately she does that, she's going to go mad. She's going to run mad. So would you risk that? You wouldn't risk it. And besides, after everything, after the initiation and everything, it came out that and before she would go into the initiation, everything was explained to her into details.
Okay.
That if she goes behind her husband's back, sleeps with someone else, she's going to run mad.
But was that law even necessary in the first place?
It is their custom, tradition. You can't undo tradition.
People make traditions.
Yes.
So they can change it.
You can't. You see, there are certain things that you can't do away with. For this one, they see it to be should I say, a solemn, something that will bind the woman
to the man.
Exactly.
But I don't understand why it should be all about the woman. You know, she doesn't have the right to cheat on the husband, okay? She doesn't have the right to go in for another man. But a man can choose to sleep with the wives and sleep with other women.
As I say,
mean, it's unfair.
Not necessarily to you, it is unfair, but that is their tradition. He's a Muslim and he's accustomed to take as many wives as he wants. Don't forget the fact that he's rich, he has money. And he marrying Regina does not necessarily mean that he's liable to cheat. He's been faithful to the women he's married to. He doesn't go elsewhere. You get it? Despite the fact that he is taking proper good care of the wives, including Regina. So to me, once he has the money and can take care of them, I don't see any problem.
Before there will be this pregnancy issue, Regina was going to get pregnant on all that. There were issues that the other wives of Ned, they are not really happy with Regina because they think that Ned loves her more than them. And there was this kind of jealousy among them. Do you think that in the case now she's pregnant, do you think the case is going to be worsened?
First of all, I am not in the house with them, but per videos and pictures that I've seen, Regina bonding with the wives of Ned Nwoko, I don't think there is any enmity between them. You get it?
Don't you think it's just for the glove?
I don't think so. To the extent of Regina buying, I think, one of the ex-wives a bag which cost thousands of pounds. Come on. If she doesn't want it, she would not take it, but she took it.
It could also be that they did that, to squash those rumors.
But bear in mind that the wives, the first wives or second, third wives of Ned Nwoko, they all know that the man is liable to take more wives. You get it? So if Ned Nwoko is going ahead to take more wives, I think they should be okay with it because they know or knew what they were getting themselves into. So if Ned Nwoko is taking Regina as his wife, they should be okay with it and not complain. And I don't see them doing any of that. You get it? They are okay. To me, from the pictures and videos that I've seen online, I don't think they have any problems going on between them.
Even if they have, do you think they will come and put it out for you to see?
That is what I'm saying. I am not there to confirm, but per what I have seen,
per the videos
and the pictures I have seen,
okay,
to the extent of Regina having, I think, a get together time with her stepdaughter, who is much older than her, having quality time. So to me, I think there is peace in the house. If there isn't peace, it will still come out. Definitely.
Okay, so now looking at how Ned really loves Regina, do you think that he would see another young lady somewhere and be interested in her and go in for her?
He loved his first wife, second wife, third wife, didn't he? And he still went ahead for Regina. If he still sees someone who moves him like Regina did, he will still go in for it.
And
I'm positive.
And if he still goes in for that person, do you think Regina will be able to take that? Because now it's like she's the queen of the house, regardless of the fact that she's the last of the wives. I would say Ned almost he goes everywhere with her, from Dubai, almost all his all of it. Like, I remember just last year they were in Ghana, having quality time in one of the biggest 5-star hotels in Ghana here, and it looks like everywhere you see Ned, even in his business meetings and stuff, Regina is there with him. So if it happens that Regina finds another person, Ned finds another person just like Regina, and he marries her, starts, giving her the care and the attention just like he's doing for Regina now, do you think she'll be able to stand that?
She should be able to stand it if the other wives were able to. But first of all, let me draw your mind to this. You see, it is because you are following Regina. That is how come you get to know Regina has been moving about with her husband 24/7.
Yeah.
But do you follow the other wives on social media?
Not really.
Exactly. He does such things with the other wives. I do see some. You get it?
I see.
They go for rides in their Ferraris and all that. The lady herself takes a video. They do all those things. And it's because we are centered on Regina and not on them. That is why we don't get to see all these things. But if Ned Nwoko takes a different wife, Regina should be able to adjust. She should.
You said something that if the rest of the wives understood the husband when they went in for her, she should be able to also take it as well. But let me ask you, don't forget that the rest of the wives are much, much, much older They are older than Regina herself. And so their level of understanding things is quite, it's high.
I'm not cutting you short. I do understand. That is why I'm saying that Regina should be able to adjust. Because she knows what she's going in for. See, men will always be men. I am not saying all men cheat. Ned is not cheating, right? If he wants to cheat, he would rather go in for a woman, marry her, and do the needful.
Exactly.
So if he decides he wants to go in for a different woman, I think he has every right to do that. And Regina should be okay with it and not complain. Yes, she'll feel bad and hurt because the attention is not going to be on her like it is. So I think she should be able to just stick it in.
But do you think that Regina being married to Ned Nwoko has actually prevented her from experiencing the life of a young adult?
This one is a tough question, but I don't know how she grew up, the number of guys she's dated and everything. But if she really wanted to have fun, she would have waited, have all the fun that she wants. But I think she knows what she wants in life.
I'm not even talking about fun in the sense of dating other men. I'm talking about, when you are young and you are growing up, there are things that you would love to do. You would love to explore, do things that people of your age, they do.
If you want to explore, you would definitely explore with guys. Going out, having fun, beach, sex, and all those things. You get it? That is exploring. But I think for her, she knows what she wants in life. She wants to concentrate in life on herself, build something for her.
So has that really prevented her from having all those fun?
Not really. She's still having fun, isn't she? She is. Going about, traveling around the world, doing whatever she wants, buying all the things she wants. She's still having fun.
Well, I agree with you there, but not 100%. We'll talk about that one later. I believe that having money, buying everything you want, doesn't necessarily mean that you have all the fun that you want to have. Maybe you being a shopaholic, just like Jackie once said, she's a shopaholic, spending a lot of money, going to expensive places, having time with your family members and all that makes you feel happy. But I believe that there is more to happiness than this that you were talking about. But anyways, we say congratulations and we pray that God really help you to put to bed in peace.